Beggars can't be choosers, but beggars never quit. Height here, and you already know what this is. It's time for Choosing Beggars. Let's do it. Our first one is from OK Original 9727.
I'm not being rude or anything, but it's a bit much for some 3D models.
It takes a lot of my time to position, pose, and fit in lighting for the models, done to ensure the image is high quality and looking great. The previous commission I accepted took me over a week to complete due to the complexity, and you're paying for my time to render them too.
I don't currently have money, but we can do a trade or something if you'd like. I'll draw you something?
I'm not interested in receiving art, but thank you anyway.
I think that me sharing the 3D stuff around would help. Pay and views type of thing. I could pay, but I'm disabled and need money at the moment. I've been pretty down since I was diagnosed with depression too. I think it could help.
I'm sorry, but I don't accept views as payment, only GBP. And I'm also a disabled, depressed individual, hence why money would be great for me to make from my commissions. Do let me know in the future if you're interested in commissioning me.
Alright. I don't want one anyways. Your profile is actually gross. Sends pic.
A 3D render I did of an older man in lingerie.
He's a grown man.
He is a grown man. It would be incredibly strange if I were to try to put a child in lingerie. But I can see you think my account is gross. It's why you were so interested in begging for free art, right? I'm not really sure how the beggar could come back from that last statement because the OP has a really good point with that. There's really no way they could answer that without contradicting themselves. This next one is by SessXB.
Our babysitter has fallen ill to cancer. We find ourselves in need of an awesome sitter for an almost 3-year-old. Shift work is 1 to 9:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Please message me if you know of anyone that can help care for our sweet child. Pay us $160 a week.
Message you? Would like to know, where do you find babysitters at $4 an hour? 8 hours per day times 5 days is equal to 40 hours. For 40 hours? I was wondering the same.
This is a tax-free job. If taxes were taken out, it would be more per hour and I could claim a big tax credit on my taxes. Not to mention, most sitters I have used have more than one child. If it's not for you, just move on.
I don't think it really boils down to being for them or not. It's the principle of paying somebody what they're worth, and when you have somebody dealing with your child, you definitely want to pay them what they're worth. This next one is from Suspicious Looking Bee.
Urgent job alerts for those who are already in Beggarsville and looking for a part-time job. Requirements: steady internet access, little experience on marketing and sales, and must be based in Beggarsville. Duration: 3 to 4 hours daily. Position is limited. Salary is $400 in a month. Only serious people. Thanks.
Imagine working for $1.60 per hour. It does make me wonder where this was posted at, but in reality, $1.60 an hour just isn't going to pay any form of bills. This next one is by OK No.
Want a female model who can make amazing TikTok videos wearing my jewelry. She has to return the pieces, and it's an unpaid task. If interested, send me details or any videos you've made before I had 25,000 followers. Let me know if anyone is interested.
What does it matter if they made the videos after you had 25,000 followers? I don't even know what that has anything to do with anything outside of the fact that you're just trying to flaunt your numbers. This next one is from One Loyal Dog.
Does anyone have any large pots you'd like to give away or sell really cheap? I need some, at least 20 gallons, and want them to look good because they are for my front porch. I don't want nursery pots.
If you're asking for free or really cheap, you kinda gotta take what you can get instead of being choosy about it. This next one is by Humor and Everything.
I'm in need of a teenage dog sitter to dog sit in my home that's looking to flex their wings and try living on their own in a safe apartment complex for 3 weeks. For a very discounted rate, as they would be able to use all the amenities, amazing gym, resort-style pool with cabanas, and seats in the water. They'd be able to stay in my master bedroom with huge master bathroom, and it will be set up like an Airbnb. If you have a responsible kid who would be interested, please comment.
I've never done the whole Airbnb thing. I've never really had the luxury to be able to travel much. However, I would assume that if you're having to do work, like dog sit, you should be the one being paid, or at the very least, be staying there for free. I don't know, chime in the comments, I could be way off. This next one is from Kiwi Plumber.
Hi there, we're looking to see if anyone wants volunteers to be involved in a community effort to work together pruning our vineyard. We are very new to the area and will be a great way to meet our local community. Super beggars.
It makes me question if they live in like the biggest house on the block or something and they're just trying to have all the community be their lackeys just under the guise of meeting their local community. This next one is by Leo RD 115.
PS5 consoles for sale for $730 each, no less. You guys buy houses $80K over what they're worth and you complainin' for $130 above retail.
I like how you laugh at the end thinking you're smart, when in reality you're dumb because retail for that is $499.99, so it's not $130 above retail, it's $230 above retail. How are you successful scalping if you can't even do math? This next one is from In the Rainbow Rain.
My fiancé and I are looking to elope in Salt Lake City Flats. No family or friends, just an officiant. Our idea was to have it styled up and have it open to photographers and other vendors willing to do it as a styled shoot. I'd pay for florals and setups and just charge each photographer a small rate to shoot, as long as we get some photos in return.
Wait, so you're asking people to what, volunteer to do the shoot for you, as well as, I'm guessing, cater your shit, but then have to pay you? Keep dreaming. This next one is by Control-Shift-Delete. Members of the House of Lords have complained about the quality of food and wine served in Parliament, despite £25 million of taxpayer subsidies. One peer grumbled,
"There are so many smoked salmon or prawn and crayfish salads one can take week after week. But the Chardonnay and the Sauvignon Blanc are really poor quality. Can something be done?"
Well, I mean, if you have £25 million of taxpayer subsidies, I'm pretty sure something could be done, but the question is, why do you really have to eat so elegantly while most of those taxpayers probably don't? This next one is from Merlotted.
I need a couple new babysitters for my daughter. The shifts will be split into 3 days each. The times will be from 12 p.m. until 11:15-ish p.m., Monday through Wednesday and Thursday through Saturday. The pay is $15 a day or $45 a week and $90 bi-weekly, as I get paid bi-weekly. This is due to the rising cost of gas lately. Please private message me if you are interested. I have a very sweet 6-year-old daughter who loves to be active as much as possible. She does take medication twice a day, every day. She takes it by herself in the mornings, and the babysitter will be required to give her her night medicine on time every night to keep her routine. Must have a working phone to contact me or my boyfriend, who is basically her dad, at all times. You will meet us both in person for an interview at our home in Willard. The baby will watch herself while my boyfriend and I go to work. If need be, one of us can take the sitter home after we get off work. We need these new babysitters as soon as absolutely possible. Must have at least 2 recent references that I can contact for verification purposes.
So because the cost of gas goes up, the babysitter who's providing a service needs to take a pay cut as a result of that? Because I don't think their services are really affected by rising gas prices, so why should their pay be? This next one is by Jambi.
Hi, I'm Super Beggar. I'm here to inform you that I need someone to sponsor on me going to South Korea. Like, it's so boring and so cheap here in the Philippines, and I want to go to South Korea, spend my time. I need money to let that happen. You can PM me if you're interested. If you won't give me money, then leave the fandom or being a K-pop stan, because selfish people don't belong in here. Oh well, that's all for now. I'll be waiting till midnight. Please don't take it too long.
You can't really ask other people to sponsor your trip. What are you going to offer them in return outside of exposure, pictures, saying that they sponsored your trip? Go out, work, provide a service, and take payment, and pay for your trip like everybody else. And our final one is from Flower and Shith. This was a long time ago as a preteen looking to make a couple extra bucks after a snowstorm. Friend and I are going door to door and over a foot of snow asking people if they want their sidewalks cleared for $10 or $15 if they wanted to include a parking space, and $20 if they wanted their driveway done too. My friend and I passed a middle-aged woman trying and failing to clear out her parking space in a fairly sized side lot. Could fit about 8 cars. So we tell her our offer and she says sure, but that she wants the double driveway for her neighbor's scrape too, as well as the sidewalks in front of both houses and the parking lot. We agreed. Sidewalk for the parking lot and houses, parking space, and double driveway for $30. We're there for well over 3 hours as she paces, telling us where snow needs to go, what she wants us to do first, coming in and out of the house when needed to warm up. After we finish, we knock on the door. She looks and immediately starts rattling that we didn't finish the whole parking lot. This lady was not happy. We explain that we had a deal and she shoots us down.
No, the deal was for you to shovel the whole lot. What am I going to do with only one spot?
In the end, we just backed off, explained that we have other houses we promised to get to, which was a lie, and she renegotiated, as in she gave us $15 and sent us on our way. To this day, I hold a grudge against that lady. We were pretty good at what we were doing. I remember our agreement, and most people would send us more than we asked or give us hot cocoa, let us take breaks or something. But nah, this lady saw 2 11-year-old girls and went, "Today's the day!" It is pretty messed up that she made an agreement that went back on her word because you did everything she asked, but then again, karma will get people like that. Maybe in the future she'll have snow in her space and won't have anybody to get it out for her. And not just one time. Alright, that's enough beggars for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Choosing Beggars. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, have a great day and stay safe out there.